Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I do for the lot. I go over there, try food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, at the time I'm doing this, I'm not going to lie, somebody went over there and took an empty pack of Newports and went over there and tossed it in the bushes from right where I'm doing my thing. I just noticed that. How fucking worthless are people sometimes, man? You know, it's not... Anyway, that puts me in a little bit of a bad mood. But hopefully the thing I'm reviewing will put me in a good mood. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, folks, super simple format. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. We'll also do that. I'm going to yammer on about it. We'll also do that. I'm inside the truck. We'll also do that. I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, why I wear super cool shirts? I like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom, it's my Dosu Kinata shirt. This one's going to be in a little batch of reviews today because this is the shirt I'm wearing and I have some time today to do some stuff, so I'm just hitting some stuff. But anyway, if you're not familiar with Dosu Kinata, that's perfectly fine. He's a somewhat obscure villain from the anime series Naruto. He is from, like, not the first arc, but he's, like, from the first batch of stuff before the time skip and all that. He has been my favorite character from that series ever since they introduced him. I do not care. It's, oh, the Akatsuki, don't care. Oh, but Minato, don't care. Oh, the space aliens. Yeah, at a certain point, Kishimoto, creator of Naruto, he wrote his ass back into a corner and he was like, something aliens. When you have to, as a creator, resort to aliens and or time travel and or memory loss, that's a fun one too. You wrote yourself into a corner, and that's what he did. I'm sorry. Naruto gets pretty fucking stupid later on. But the original stuff, Dosu Kinata stuff. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, I am trying something that I have never featured here on the show, and I've only ever had once before years ago. Because, folks, we're trying something from, boom, Teriyaki Madness. Which is a weird name, but sure, it works, I guess. If you're not familiar with Teriyaki Madness, basically think, what is it? Chipotle. Think Chipotle, but Asian-inspired. That's effectively it. You go over there, you pick a protein, you pick a size of bowl you want it in, you pick, what type of rice you want, all that stuff. I got, boom, this is mine, it's not yours. This is their chicken Katsu bowl, and it's a regular size. I got it with brown rice with the vegetables. I think it was like $10.59 or something like that, so not too bad for... Let's open it up, see how it is. I thought about just getting the chicken teriyaki, because that's the thing, but I was like, I'm in a mood for some chicken katsu. And like I said, I've tried this place out once years ago, like when it first opened. So let's take a look at it. It looks like that. And then we'll do the thing for the internet and such. Ha 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 ha! It looks like that. So, I'm going into this, I'm not expecting it to be as good as, like, proper chicken katsu, because chicken katsu is amazing when you get it done. But, at the same time, I haven't ever had it from here, so let's give it a go, see how it is. Chicken! Outside is nice and crispy. Inside is tender and moist. That's how chicken katsu is supposed to be. Got the nice breaded coating. I will say you can taste a little bit of the fry oil though. Yeah, you can definitely taste a little bit of the oil that they used to fry with it. Which diminishes a little bit of the chicken flavor, but it's not terrible. I mean, it's not bad for what it is. I mean, yeah, it's definitely not as good as the proper stuff, but, for being like a quick little bowl, something I can pick up. Mind you, I say that, Like, I live 20 minutes away from, like, basically a little section of Asian town, like, all kinds of Japanese places and Korean places. So it's like, realistically, if I want this stuff, I can go there and get it, and it's really good. But, this isn't bad. Trying to kind of get some of the other elements. I got some broccoli. I like broccoli. Broccoli's not bad. It's decently cooked, maybe a little bit stronger than I'd personally like, but I actually do make some banging ass broccoli. It's like one of the few things that I cook that I'm like semi-decent at. Let's try to get some rice. One thing I regret now, because I definitely didn't do it, and I don't think they put any in the bag, I didn't grab like any soy sauce or anything. Rice is okay. It clumps together nicely. Actually has an okay flavor to it. Has that nice kind of earthy graininess to it. It's not bad. Like, I've definitely had way better brown rice before, but it's actually a little bit better than I was thinking it might be. I mean, here's the thing. All these things concerned, it's perfectly fine. It's not comparable to the real thing. I will say that, flat out. Definitely not comparable to the real thing. But you get pretty big portion sizes. This is the kind of the perfect thing where if you've got one near you and like you want to hit up a place on your lunch break, you know, it's relatively quick. You get a lot of stuff. It's not a terrible price. It works in that capacity, but it's definitely not, like I said, it's not really, it's not suitable if you want the real thing. You know, it's not a proper substitute. But it's decent. Definitely the best aspect of it is the Katsu itself. That's probably the thing I would say is the closest. But, yeah. The rice is decent. The veg is very meh. Like, honestly, like, I feel like if the veg was better, it really could have helped elevate things. But you don't get a lot of it. Go away, fly. You don't get a lot of it, and it's just very, like, it's probably just, like, steamed or something. It's not particularly impressive. Alright, well, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Kinda and kinda. Like I said, it's not bad. There's nothing about it that I actively dislike. It's definitely a poor facsimile compared to the original stuff, the actual stuff. It's just not as good. And for me personally, because I do have that option available to me, like I said, I live, relatively close to some of these areas, I would just go do that. I think even if I were making my way through this particular area that I'm in right now, because I come out this way semi-frequently, I don't know that I would, and definitely not with any regularity, would I hit this place up. There's too many other options. Maybe once in a while, though, if I just kind of had a taste for it. But, yeah, it's not bad, but again, it really comes down to what you have available to you. If you have the real stuff available to you, get the real stuff. Otherwise, it's okay. And yeah, same, anyway. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly proper chicken katsu-tastic rest of your life. If you've never had proper chicken katsu, please do yourself that favor. Like, for people who, maybe, because there's still people out there, I know, who, think, when they think of, like, Japanese food, they just think, sushi, and it's like, that's it. And it's like, trust me, there's so many great things that Japanese cuisine has available. And chicken katsu is one of the things that I would recommend to people if you're trying to maybe kind of, dip your toe in a little bit, because it's pretty similar to stuff that we have in the West here, just done in a little bit different way. Anyway, final two things. Number one, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there with you in it. Okay, that's just a fact. By the way, I just reviewed this stuff too. Coca-Cola Y3000. Go watch that video if you want. I needed that. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah. But it is important when we go over there and we run into situations in our life that are stressful, frustrating, etc. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you have an excellent, Japanese/Asian cuisine scene around you. Maybe you've never personally partaken of it. You're like, I don't know about the things. Okay, well, here's what you're going to do. Okay, you're going to go over there and you're going to hit me up in the comments. You're going to be like, Brandon, I have this thing. What should I do? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. It's okay. It's okay to be scared. Don't let people bullshit you. People go over there and they fucking shit on you, especially when you're an adult and you get afraid of things. You put me anywhere up high, you will watch me revert to a tiny child. That is how bad I am with heights. So, I ain't shitting on nobody for being afraid of stuff. Just, be reasonable with it. Don't burn your house down because you saw a spider one time. That's all I'm saying. But, if you're scared, hit me up in the comments. I'll do a personal video to you. I'll go over there and record myself saying soothing things and stuff. And you can go over there and listen to it as you go over there and order some delicious Asian cuisine that you haven't tried before. And if it's terrible and awful, then you can go over there and take your phone and throw it into the ocean. I don't know why you would do that, but, in the heat of the moment. I almost did it one time. Legit. It wasn't a good phone, to be fair. It was already pretty fucking super outdated. But I did almost at one point in time throw my phone into a river because I was so pissed off about something. Glad I didn't do that. Anyway, or conversely, don't destroy your phone. Recycle it or some shit.